Aaron Gordon's defense was on full display this season, especially in the playoffs. He had to guard some of the best scorers in the NBA, but that didn't bother him a bit. Let's go over how he locked up 5 All-Stars throughout the playoffs, starting with Anthony Edwards and Karl Towns. Aaron Gordon did a phenomenal job at initiating contact before the catch. It's very important to establish your physicality when guarding bigger players, and you'll see this will be a pattern for most of the video. If you watch closely, Towns tried to draw the swipe-through foul, but Gordon was able to somehow get his hand on the ball and strip it away. Again, watch Gordon initiate contact before the catch. By doing this, he's letting Towns know that nothing will come easy. Also, keep in mind Gordon is like 4 inches shorter than Cat and weighs almost 30 pounds less. So the fact Gordon is able to win the physical battle consistently really shows how strong of a defender he is.
In for out of transition, where they've been so effective this entire series. Towns down the box with Gordon on his back. 4 seconds to shoot, back to Towns, the 3-time All-Star.
He made Cat's life extremely difficult, whether he was away from the basket or in the post. He averaged only 18 points on 45% shooting this series, and Gordon played a huge part of that. Not to mention he shot 25% from 3 as well.
Devin off the bench. And we are just past the midway point of this 4th quarter. Towns double team, picks up the dribble. Now to Conley, has to hurry, but just barely avoided the travel.
Averaging 20 points, 11.5 rebounds, 7.5 assists thus far. The concern,
will I be the same? Will I be as good as I was? And too often than not, in fact, almost all the time, he makes the right basketball play.
Towns becoming more and more aggressive offensively as well.
Karl Towns with the baseline fade, no.
And while Anthony Edwards averaged 31 points in the series and played great offensively, he had a tough time scoring on Gordon in one-on-one situations.
He just sees it 2-3 steps ahead of everyone else. Edwards puts it on the deck, works against Gordon again, high arching shot, short.
Ball over and they were getting out rebounded. He said if they can cut that down and cut down the fouls, they should be in good shape.
Guarded by Gordon. Denver is out of fouls. Edwards crosses over, elevates, misses. This is Anderson. All tied at 73. Edwards.
In the next round, he had the task of guarding one of the best scorers of all time, Kevin Durant. Just like we've seen with Cat and Edwards, Gordon's physicality and strength made KD have to adapt. Watch how Gordon cut off Durant's driving angle with his chest, forcing the off-balance shot.
And there is absolutely very little opposition. Durant looking for a shot a lot more.
Here, Gordon did a great job at adjusting. He realized he was giving Durant too much space, so he closed the distance and initiated contact with his chest. Allowing great scorers like KD to face up and work out of the triple threat without resistance is one of the worst things you can do as a defender, so Gordon played this extremely well. Another thing I noticed is that Gordon gave some great time contest. He seemed to know exactly when Durant was going to shoot. Durant loves to shoot off that hang dribble, so Gordon was able to contest the shot at his highest point by anticipating it.
My opinion, by the month. Remember the bubble when Denver made.
Fill the lanes and he'll also stop and shoot pull-up threes while we sit in the paint. All of this happening, guys, in.
But give Phoenix all kinds of defensive credit. Durant waves off the Aiden screen. Wants to take Gordon. Elevates.
Game 4 will be Sunday. Durant. Yeah, there's some iteration there. Durant.
And Phoenix's lead a half dozen. KD going in the playoffs for this Suns team. Free throws by Murray, then Durant at the other end. Soft touch. Little Phoenix deficit with under a minute left and a half. KD.
In the Western Conference Finals, he was LeBron's primary defender. And if you just look at stats, you would assume LeBron was scoring at will. But if you go back and watch the game, he rarely scored or even attempted to score on Aaron Gordon. But even though they didn't have many one-on-one moments, Gordon was still able to affect LeBron off the ball. When Gordon acted as the help side defender, he made LeBron pass the ball out to the perimeter many times. Even when he had deep positioning in the post, Gordon played this perfectly. I would rather Rui Hachimura shoot jump shots than LeBron get easy one-on-one opportunities in the post. Here he does the same thing. LeBron has Bruce Brown on him, so Gordon was basically side by side with LeBron. And LeBron is a high IQ player, so he started to back Brown down to make Gordon help a little further so he could get Russell an open shot. But Gordon's hustle and length made him able to get back into the play for a good contest. And also keep in mind that Russell shot 13% from 3 this series, so I'm sure he wasn't too worried about leaving him open. On this possession, he knows LeBron loves to get baseline, so he kind of plays closer to the baseline for that reason. Notice how he keeps a wide base to keep himself centered, so even if he tricked Gordon and turned inside, Gordon will still be in great position to recover. I know it seems small, but small details like this make all the difference when guarding a great scorer. When they did match up one-on-one, Gordon more than held his own. Here he did a great job of being disciplined and not falling for the pump fake. Then he simply moves his feet and gets a good contest on the shot. Nothing really else to say here. 10 out of 10 defensive possession.
Up top, James. Shot clock at 6. James the drive. Finish one up top, James. Reeves holding. James comes out of the pack. James on the drive. Goes inside. Stop. Shot block. Gets it back. It's over. Looking. Finds James. James hoists up the three-pointer. Off the... James tries another three. That won't go. Guarding LeBron James. Now picks up Davis. Davis quickly to the rim. Can't get it. Gordon one-on-one with Davis. Green looking to help though. Davis backing in. Shot clock at 6. Davis into the paint. One-handed shot. Missed it.
Aaron Gordon played great defense in the NBA Finals, and just like in the game versus LeBron, Jimmy Butler rarely attacked him one-on-one. They screened Gordon almost every time and forced a switch, but he still really affected Butler's game offensively. But this series was more of a collective effort from Bruce Brown, KCP, and Christian Brown.
Nikola Jokic on the bench with 5 fouls. Butler, jumper. Doesn't have that big fourth in game 2. Caleb Martin to Butler. Shoots over Gordon. He's got outstanding technique, Aaron Gordon. The entirety of game 2. 8 on the 24. Butler trying to get away from Gordon. Another reaction by Denver. Butler misses. Butler line.
In conclusion, I'm really excited Gordon had a chance to show the world just how versatile of a defender he is. The amount of players he had to defend at different positions was unreal. His physicality, discipline, and being able to defend out of space was the key to him affecting their offense. That'll be all for today's video. Let me know what other defensive videos you would like to see.